Welcome. I'm excited. I am very excited for multiple reasons. Reason one, about an hour before the stream started, I was messing around with the settings and I found what Luma Wipe does. All right, so I'm going to transition. First off, the dead screen, the just pitch black at the start of the screen has been replaced by a thing. And now I have the power to transition between it and the regular standby with cool graphical effects. Look at this. I just. And I think it's like thematically fitting because it kind of looks like the static is like encroaching, propagating throughout. One, it's pulsating in the background due to the way that my preview for the stream looks and acts like. But it also gives the effect that I'm using the cloud Luma wipe specifically. And it gives it this feeling that like the pixels are breaking way for the actual signal. I imagine that's kind of what a TV going from static to not static would look like if you slowed it down a million times and made it artistic and not actually how it works. I think it's just cool. So that's the normal fade, but here's the choom. Let's slow that down. I'm having too much fun with this. I'm excited. Also, just this in general, the cool static effect, the logo front and center. I think it's a lot better of a the stream hasn't really started yet screen than just pitch black. Probably more expressive to the fact that things aren't broken. But that this is just me rambling about production. We're actually here to play a game. About a year ago, I invented a Minecraft challenge. The basic principle was pretty simple. I wanted a super flat world that fell apart as you walked over it. And after a bit of testing to get the timing right and make it cool and interesting, I came upon what I believe is a decent formula to make it work. So let's go to the game real quick. I can actually show you. Wait for it to show up. I've already prepared the world in advance, but I will go and go through the process of making a new one just to show you. So here's the setup. The most important part is the super flat preset. And that preset for us is the following. 128 air blocks, followed by one layer of TNT, followed by one layer of gravel, followed by one layer of pressure plate. In this case, oak. It has to be wooden for reasons I'll explain later. What this will give you is a very interesting mechanic. When you step on the oak pressure plate, it will activate. That will trigger the TNT to ignite, which will then turn it from a block into an entity and start falling into the void. The gravel will then see that there's nothing below it anymore and start falling. This will destroy the oak pressure plate, which will convert to an item, and then you, standing on it, will fall down. But because of this chained link of events that have to happen, you have enough time to jump and get off the block before you start falling. You have nowhere to land except for another one of these, but you have time to jump off again. So you effectively have to bunny hop over this collapsing ground in order to stay alive. Now, funny as it is on its own, that's not really a challenge, it's just sort of a world. Until you realize that structure generation is on. This means that through the world, there will be fully generated, properly functioning villages, which you can go to and not fall to your death. There will be villagers, there will be iron golems, there will be chests with treasure, there will be farms with food, and going to one of these villages will give you the resources to actually start playing the game. If you can get to enough villages, gather enough resources, you can actually get to the Nether, where you can then start playing the game as normal. The only thing missing in this world is that no matter what I do, I can't get a stronghold to summon. So instead, I prepared ahead of time and just put an end portal at coordinate 00 in the world. So it's there, it has no ender pearls in it, so we still need to go to the Nether at all, but it's also not hidden in any way, shape, or form. I think it's a good challenge. I did this about 10 months ago in June 2021, in 1.17. And I won eventually. I had to die a lot of times. I had to run to several villages in a giant maze of holes in the ground, but we did it. Now it's 1.18. And because 1.18 doesn't actually do anything to the gameplay except terrain generation improvements, it's kind of the same challenge. But when I was preparing this, I discovered that one of the changes in 1.18 was changing how the player spawning is decided. In 1.17, when you spawned in Precarious, you landed in a village, just the closest one to 00, and you would be on safe ground. Now, you just spawn in the middle of the TNT wastelands and fall to your death before you can even press spacebar. So I've also had to add a little bit of bedrock around the corners of the Nether, or the end portal, just to make sure we don't fall through and die. One more thing if you want to do this yourself. So difficulty, I'm going to hard. I did normal last time. Game mode is creative because you have to set up the end portal before you start surviving. You can just set yourself to game mode survival later. World type is super flat. Preset is, again, 128 air, TNT, gravel, oak pressure plate. Then, in the... Where are they hiding this on me? In the game rules, you want to change the respawn location radius to 2. This will get you so that you're spawning near the end portal always. You have to do this for 1.18. In 1.17, you don't have to care about any of this. That's everything you need to know. Now let's show you what it does. Yeah, what'd I tell you? This is what it looks like. Oh, hey, a village. So yeah, here's the end portal in the middle of the world at 0, 0. Here's the bedrock we have to spawn on, which is why you have to change your spawning radius. Otherwise, you'll land somewhere out here and fall to your death immediately. We now need to get over there. I shall now demonstrate the primary method of moving. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what we have to do. Yeah, this is the this is the destruction that we leave in our wake. Everywhere we want to walk, we're going to do this. The insidious thing about this isn't just that it falls below you, but that the oak pressure plate means that items can set it off. So if I just drop this flower, look, the oak pressure plate bounces to the tiles next to it, causing a chain reaction that could theoretically, but statistically unlikely, destroy the entire world just by having an oak pressure plate bounce to the tile next to it forever and ever and ever and ever. It would slowly eat the world. That requires ridiculous amount of luck, which did not happen here and will hopefully never happen. You can travel across the barren wasteland of nothing manually. You just have to break the oak pressure plates and hope that you catch it before it destroys the path ahead of you. This entire world is truly the hallmark of something that should be called precarious. It is a mess. I'm going to take this opportunity to pause and put on some ambient background music because I turned the Minecraft music off because I usually have ambient background music anyway. Let's get something ambient and casual. Lionel Train Town, that's the sounds, not the actual soundtrack. That'll do. Excellent. Okay. We're so relaxed in this doomed world. First order of business is see if there are any survivors, because survivors have a bad tendency of falling off the map. They've already fell. You can tell by the holes. There's a sheep. The sheep walks. The pathfinding does not recognize that that is dangerous, and they usually fall to their death. So all mobs that we can find and secure are crucial to our success. All right, we are starting off great. So what's our mission? Our mission is 1, get enough iron to build a bucket. Mission accomplished. We need lava because we need obsidian. You can find lava in one location in these villages. The blacksmith forge over here. Every one we find will give us 2 lava. We need 10 to build another portal. And that's basically Act 1 of the Precarious Challenge. Running around the entire universe in this barren wasteland looking for enough lava to, build another portal out of. We already have water. Fountains are a bit more common and water's easy. We would like another water so that we could build infinite water, but we'll get to that. It seems to me that all of the casual doing nothing that I was doing at the start of the stream has meant that all the villagers have fallen to their untimely demise. And all the holes in the ground are not filling me with any additional confidence. Okay, yeah. I get it. That's what happens. You break the world breaks you. Major thing we're going to need is just building blocks to bridge over things for when the world falls out below us. Oop. Oh! So it goes. That's how it is in the precarious world. So we respawn back here. And now you're seeing how this is a bit insidious. The path to that village has already been partially destroyed. We can no longer walk where we have walked before. Now we gotta go fall to our doom again. You see, this is how it's gonna be. This is the problem. First off, I'm setting the music to loop. There we go. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with now. Every time we die, why did that one fall? What's going on here? Alright, so we're back. I'm gonna find a bed and I'm gonna set my spawn. Clay, stonecutter. Stonecutter might be nice. It'll freely turn stone into 2 slabs. Last time I played Precarious, I bunkered in the blacksmith area, and I will probably do that again here. A minor concern is that this area up here is dark. It's just a completely enclosed space where mobs can spawn. We're gonna have to deal with that at some point. I've also lost all of the iron and starting tools that I had just acquired. So we're gonna have to get those back. Okay. Ooh, this is a fancy building you don't often see. Cauldron. Okay. Because our death almost always guarantees the destruction of everything we hold dear, we want to stockpile everything we can. Anything that is on our person is inherently dangerous. Or inherently, doomed to be lost. Let's start getting some raw materials so that we can work with something. The classic Minecraft actions. Some things never change. The pressure plates also act as a means of deterring mobs from spawning, so they will not spontaneously show up on anything other than village land, and their pathfinding will most likely cause them to die immediately. The biggest threat here is ourselves. Our own lack of attention. I should probably said inattentiveness, that was probably better English. Our lack of focus, our failure to acquire resources, and just not respecting just how dangerous this world truly is. But first and foremost, we need to find another village. So let's remember where this one is. Negative 200, 0. To simplify things, I think I will go directly away from the origin. Just so that I know where we are, we can always just run back towards 0, 0. So our staging platform will be by the church that I fell down earlier. Okay, here comes the big part of Act 1 of this challenge. Just running into the empty void, hoping you find something. This music is too cheery. I'm scared, I'm tense, Let's go Techno Train. Excellent. Okay. Let's do this. I'm ready. I'm pumped. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Something's different. In the original Precarious challenge in 1.17, running along the gravel was a lot more reliable. I'm not sure what changed. Perhaps we'll have more luck if we run diagonally. Try and avoid going orthogonal to the world. Because it seems like I fell through at the point where I hit 4 pressure plates at once. I don't know exactly what that had to do with it, but it's worth an experiment. Let's go diagonally from here then. Oh hey, pressure plate. A village. Excellent. Now we just shimmy our way over. I don't know what went wrong. What's different? What's changed between these two versions that this is now an unreliable method? Don't tell me that optimizing the game has reduced lag and therefore made this harder to do. Actually, what if that's exactly the case? What if I boost the render distance? There's an idea. If I render more chunks, I will lag the game, causing the TNT to explode later. Ah, frick. No dice, and it's made the game laggy. Going back to, was it 16, 18? One of those. Maybe I should have thought this through. I kind of just expected that the actual gameplay would be identical, but it seems like traversing is no longer guaranteed. This could prove to be very, very interesting. We need to do some experiments. So, straightforward. It just fails occasionally. I'm going to F5 so I can see behind me better. Okay. It's like it's the timing. Maybe they did update TNT so that it explodes faster. And by explodes, I mean ignites. So we just have to hope for as long as possible. I want to jinx it. I do not want to jinx it. But I don't want to jinx it. I see a villager. I see iron golems. We're close. I see a forge. Oh, okay, we're up. Okay. Find anyone, secure them with all the blocks we don't have. Tree. Is tree available? Tree is not available. Get this log. We got 4 planks. Anybody in a house? Stay there. Iron and bread? Iron and bread is good. That was dangerous. Golem? How do you do? You're about to fall to your death. Tragic. Did everyone fall? Oh, I'm seeing holes in the ground. I'm seeing holes in the universe. I think they've all fallen. You're safe. You are safe. You are alive. This tree is blocking your exit. Great. Anyone else that just happened to be lucky, not fall to their death, and stay in their house? Anyone at all? Anyone? I don't see anyone. It's too dangerous for me out right now. Sleep here. Okay, we finally crossed the gap, and I think I've learned how, or at least what gives us the best odds of survival when it comes to running across the void. It appears that our best odds come when we intentionally go at like 22.5 degrees off the diagonal. All right. The good friend is safe and sound inside this building. Good day to you. You may prove to be very useful, as you are an entire person who is entirely alive. Meanwhile, let us attempt to get to this village and use our great amount of wooden planks to save as many lives as we can. 22.5 degree angle is the optimal. Another forge. We are 3 for 3 on blacksmith homes in villages. The blacksmith is alive. Guard the blood. No! The blacksmith has fallen. Okay, half of the iron is staying here, so that we have redundant buckets. Taking the planks with me. Villagers alive in the center of town. Villagers, be advised, you're welcome. You are safe now. Saving those guys has been a great boon. Photography. A map. Look how useless this thing is. That's all we get to see. Alright, so we are quite a far ways out from where we started. Which is okay. So, we found a chain of 3 villages. We just need 2 more. And then we start ferrying the buckets of lava around to create one unified situation. So I reckon we just keep moving out. I'll try and prioritize going this way. Okay, here we go. Village. Stay at the 22.5. I see another blacksmith. It is raining. Marvelous. It is raining. Absolutely phenomenal. It is raining. I am so happy about that. That is sarcasm. Though, to be honest, it's not really a negative. I just don't care. Okay, we're here. I don't have the block to save you. That cat is doomed. That cat could go fast. The blacksmith. One gold. Interesting. Wait. There's a zombie villager in the roof. We don't have the means to capitalize on that. Okay, we have eight lava. 8 lava has been found in the universe. We just need 2 more. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Every time it happens, it startles me. I'm sorry if that was loud. It's a jump scare every time. It's a jump scare every time. Okay, so we know that there's nothing really in that direction for a while. Let's try going this way. Darn it. Was I going to 245 degree? We need a tighter rein on our angle. 22.5. It's when we change direction that I think we have the most trouble, because we're in the process of going from 22.5 to something else. What? Oh no. This is not instilling in me any amount of confidence. If our ability to traverse the world is based purely on luck, I think this can only end badly for us. This is not good. I truly do not want to have to resort to the slow and painful process of digging our way forward. Ay. I just don't understand what's different. Village. Finally. Can we reach it, please? Horse. Cow. Villagers in the middle of the world at the middle of night. There is no blacksmith here. There is no lava here. This village will not help us on our endeavor. But it does technically represent progress. Kinda. I guess. Be very careful of these buildings. They don't have a floor. Okay, which way is out? That way. That way. We may as well continue. Regardless of everything, of anything, we need to find another village. Even if we die a bunch, it's okay in theory, because the most valuable thing right now is that lava. Village. Is that a blacksmith right in front of me? Or no? We're up. Where's the blacksmith? Don't you dare hide that from me. Where's the blacksmith? There is no blacksmith, is there? Marvelous. But in like the I am not actually happy with these developments kind. If anything, this is giving some informative knowledge of how villages spawn, like what they generate versus what is given to them by the terrain. Well, time to keep going. Oh, village, straight ahead. Excellent, excellent. Is there a blacksmith? I cannot tell. It's a large village, though. I've seen a lot of buildings. We're in. Okay. Blacksmith, you out there? Ooh, this is some dense architecture. The people inside those houses are safe. We move on. Apparently in that direction. I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything. Help? There. Hope? I hope. I hope there's hope. Seeing a few buildings. Tower. Not seeing a blacksmith on first glance. We are so close. We only need one more. Okay. That one was an ordeal. Herald. No, 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 don't. I would like to explore a new strategy. Looking up from below gives you a really good sense of just how, like, casually destroyed the world is getting. Alright, we're back here. Here's my idea. We were going really far away from the origin, going that way. So I think we should come back here and maybe pick a different direction from the spawn to run in. I'm gonna go this way. Anyone seeing anything? Anyone hearing anything over the sound of all the... Oh! A lot of buildings. A lot of buildings. Enough buildings that there are buildings behind buildings. I think I see a blacksmith on the far left. We're gonna make it. We made it. A lot of ear-old. Another one. It's not important. Where's the blacksmith? Thought I saw it on... There it is. Okay. Okay. The situation has changed now. We have found 5 blacksmiths with 2 lava each for a grand total of 10. There is now enough lava known in the world to build a nether portal. All we need to do now is gather them. But the lava we collect is precious. We cannot allow them to fall. If we lose the lava, we lose everything. Heck, we barely have the iron to use the lava. I hid away 3 iron ingots in a chest somewhere. I think at one of the blacksmiths. So we do have transportation technology. But I want to explore our options more. So far, I've been treating this like a speed run, hence the running over the barren wasteland at speed. But we could take it slower. We could dig out channels, safe passageways between 2 close together locations. For instance, this one and that one. It would give us more space to work with, and it would give us reliable transportation to and from more locations. Anyone alive? Oh, survivor. How do I stop you from getting out? Fence. Fence. Wait, you can't get over this carpet, can you? You can't pathfind to it. Excellent. Oh, I can escape from the roof, and you are safe. Forget it. We're out of sprint. We're out of sprint. Move. Okay. Oy. Another survivor. Replica. These buildings seem to be very effective at trapping the villagers inside. Even without my influence. If you'll permit me for a second, I would like to do some research. Wrong song. Also the wrong song, but I no longer care. I want to look up insta mining real quick. And see exactly what we need to instant mine anything that we're dealing with right now. So looking here, okay, it would appear that the minimum that we need in order to instant mine oak pressure plates, or wooden pressure plates at all, is a diamond axe with efficiency 3. I think. Let me just see if I'm reading this right. Instant mining is a game mechanic with which one block can be broken per game. Take block plays 3/10. The lower list of tools, tiers, and efficiency and taste levels need this instant mine block. Okay. In the axes area, golden axe can do ladder course, flower course, plant. Diamond Axe at efficiency 5, haste 2 can do bookshelf. Efficiency 5 alone can do banners, pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns. And all the way down here, we have Diamond Axe, efficiency 3, wooden pressure plate. Then below that is an iron axe, which can do like mushroom blocks and stuff. While we're here, what does it take to instant mine gravel? Diamond shovel with efficiency 4. I'm sorry if the game has been uncooperative. Okay. We have options. We have options. All right. All right. I have an economy play. Here's how we're going to do this. Our ultimate goal for the fast and relatively safe method of traversing this giant barren wasteland is to acquire a diamond axe with efficiency 3. Here's how we're going to do that. We're going to need a few things. We're going to need a diamond axe. We're going to need efficiency 3. We're going to need an anvil. Ugh. We're going to need... Actually, that's it. And, you know, some experience to put the levels in, but we can figure that out. So, how do we get the diamond axe? There's no diamonds in the world. We could probably find some in the nether, but we're trying to, you know, navigate the world already as is. We can't go to the nether yet. We can get a diamond axe from a toolsmith. Forgot their actual name. Could be toolsmith. Person that makes tools. Tool villager. With a tool villager, we can get the diamond axe by doing a lot of good trades. That's going to require a lot of emeralds. Put that aside for a second. How do we get the efficiency 3? Easy. Villager lectern, make a librarian. Reroll until we get efficiency 3 as one of the book options. Or even better, efficiency something else. Then that's going to require emeralds as well. How do we get the emeralds? Well, one, there's loot in chests, but a more reliable way is we can get a Fletcher and sell them sticks. Now, we don't have much infinite resources to work with, but we can definitely grow some trees and just play this like Skyblock. We can carve out a decent bit of world for us. So I think that's the plan. The biggest issue is that our villagers are pretty separated from each other. We've got one person in there, we've got one person in there. It's a bit of a challenge. I think what we'd really want, and maybe we should do this now, is get the one villager here, or the one villager over there, and bring it to the same location, then start breeding villagers. Because we need at least 3 for this plan to work. Okay. I will turn this village in particular into my base of operations. Which way is 0, 0? That way. No, that way. That way. So diagonally over there. Let's start turning this world into a home. How do we want to start? Step 1, gather wood. Make sure we always replant our trees. We are not in a forest. If we lose a tree, that is increasing the odds that we will lose trees forever. close to the middle. Another sapling we will place anywhere else. Now let's start building us the foundation of a new life. Start actually doing those classic Minecraft activities. Building a crafting table. Making tools. Right, you. Okay. Never been in there. Saddle. Interesting. I wonder what the I wonder what a horse would do on the barren wasteland. I think we tested that before. They are faster, but they still have to jump, and they jump slowly because you have to charge up a jump. They also have a little bit of a jump cooldown, I think. Darn. We just straight up lost that tree. Trade. Okay, let's dig up a comparatively useless section of this village. There. Directly underneath the path and developments of the village is safe ground, relatively. It's still gravel and there's still TNT underneath it, but without a pressure plate, it will never activate. So what am I using all this dirt for? I don't know. I was thinking maybe like making an orchard or a bigger farm. Really, I just wanted to make a section of the world altered. Change reality to my own designs. Okay, here's the plan. We'll try and fill out this area here. Let's make it a lot more square shaped and nice. Just destroying the path, turning it back into dirt. We actually have justifiable reason to keep this path around, because it's the second shortest distance to that place over there, but it's also a distance that actually goes in a directly straight line, which will be easy to work with later. Oh. Darn, that doesn't work. Thought I could turn this back to non-path by putting pressure plates on it. But no, it just doesn't permit you putting pressure plates on it at all. Another sapling. So, if we want to breed villagers, we're going to need to get them together, which will probably mean transporting a villager across the Divide of Doom. I plan to do that by making a boat, probably. Boats kind of work. This is actually great. That we have all these animals. I sleep. Okay, I don't sleep yet. What do you have in here? Pickaxe and sword. The grindstone is used to make an armorer, I think. Not a toolsmith. I do not recall off the top of my head how to make a tool block station thing. Well, I got the wiki open. I may as well just look. Toolsmith. Smithing table, that's the name. Obtained from a village. Oh, it's planks and 2 iron on top. Well, the iron's expensive. Not the worst thing ever. I'm switching up the music. No. 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 You know what? Let's just go out of the Lionel Train Town's soundtrack first. Let's go to FTL. That'll work. So picky on music. Not messing with the hay bales. They're an excellent source of stored food. Carrot. Potato. What should we go for? As far as choice of food. Also, let's start deconstructing some of these houses for raw material. But only a little. Okay, so my plan currently, because I keep changing plans, it's a bad habit, I'm sorry. Is I'm gonna build a 64 by 64, not 64 by 64, no. I'm building an 8 by 8 area using 64 dirt that will act as a farm. As far as what crop we're going to be making, we are going to be continuing in the tradition started last time and go with potatoes. Why potatoes? Because they're funny. Also, we can cook them for slightly better health stats than a raw potato. And while the act of burning them might be a problem, we have a large supply of burnable wood all across the land. So in truth, it's not that big of a problem. Okay. I want to put it here. But we are still low on water. Oh, here's a diabolical sort of interaction. Water flows on top of the pressure plates, so it just does that. This can be turned to our advantage, somehow. But it'd be a lot easier to do if we had a bucket. For now, though, let's start carving. Put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8. Good. Wrong thing. Correct thing. Oh, I've got a smart idea. First off, do what I'm trying to do with actual dirt. That's our target. Maybe you can kind of see what I'm going for here. I'm trying to build like an aqueduct. Hope this reaches. Great. Oh, right. Hole filling will be done with wood, because unlike the dirt, it's renewable. In truth, we don't need it to go that far. 2, 3, 4, because it's 4, right? do want to extract potatoes. I also want to preserve the deep well in case we lose all of them tragically. Can't believe I'm sleeping in the house I partially destroyed. We don't have bone meal, but we do have a composter. As long as we keep the contents of the deep well in check, everything extra we can put into the composter for speed. Especially the beetroots. I have no plan on using these for anything. I really ought to like set actual standards on safety. We have enough food to tide ourselves over in the deep storage of just a whole bunch of hay bales. I'm not worried about starving to death soon. But if we don't get ourselves a practical source of food in the long term, then we'll eventually have problems. Another thing I wanted to do is go to the blacksmith and bring the furnaces over here because this seems to be my base of operations. Cal, what are you doing in the middle of the world? How'd you get out? You can tell they're in the ceiling. I have to restart composting. I do. I'm not upset. Wait a minute. No, I need shears. Darn. the deep well has one extra slot open. Next thing to grow will go in there. Oh, there's another deep well. Okay, let's see here. We got carrots. We got wheat. Classic. Classic. Beetroot. Potato. Anything else fully grown? Yes, carrot. I will leave this composter as is. Okay, so first, all of the potatoes go in here. Then ransack this deep well for the brand new wheat that just finished. And dump it in. It wasn't done growing. Darn. Our supplies are not infinite, but we do have plenty of a little bit. Okay. Here's the next step. All of the wood I currently have, I shall transform into slabs. I will use those slabs to build a bridge that spans over the entirety of the Precarious zone to get to that village in a straight line from here. It won't be anything special, just a one wide slab bridge. But the fact that it's made out of slabs means that mobs won't spawn on it, and the fact that slabs means it's more space effective for how much wood we have. Let's do this. Testing something. Okay. I don't fall off. What was that interaction? That's the bridge. Let's go sleep. Is it just the one villager that's left? I think so. I highly doubt any others would have survived without my direct intervention. A lectern! Very useful. I'm bringing that back. I lost the previous one I had. I don't exactly remember where, but I do recall seeing a fletching table. I don't think it's that hard to build one, if my memory is correct. Probably just planks in either string or flint. Now, just because we have the bridge does not mean we're safe. But it does mean we're safer. But it's nowhere near to bridging the gap between us and the rest of the world. All we've done is symbolically connected this village and the one next to it. But it does provide a decent framework for safe bridge construction in the future. A secret fear I have is the possibility that we will not break even on wood in the long term, and that we'll slowly run short on trees. What I'd really like to do is upgrade the stone tools, but we can't renew stone tools without a cobblestone generator. To make a cobblestone generator, we are going to need a bucket. You should be the Fletcher. I don't instinctively recognize a Fletcher house, so I'm just gonna check all these houses back here. You are a cartographer. You are a regular house with emeralds in it. Aha! Now all we need is the toolsmith. Smithing table. But of immediate concern is getting these materials safe. And safe enough is just sort of putting them here and not breaking them. That works, yeah. Yeah, that works. I have never been in there. Still got more dirt to dig here. In the event that we become truly desperate, I can start excavating gravel as a building material. But I really don't want it to come to that. Oh, carrot. I think this is a good start. I think I'm gonna end early. I am kind of exhausted. This is a late stream. Last time I did this was a week ago with Rose, and that was also exhausting. I'm gonna go. Thanks for showing up. Hopefully Precarious will kick off and we'll actually find a good way to do this over the long term. We are desperately close to affiliate, so that's sort of more the priority over long form relaxing stream stuff. We'll get to that soon, but we can't really commit to it until the affiliate thing's sealed away. But that's it for now. I'm Exception X. This is IntTV. Have a good day and good night.